Hello everyone, what is up? Hopefully you guys are having an amazing day. Today we're going to be talking about what's happening with XRP in the XRP community. XRP is nearly at 22 cents. We're slightly in the green, but look at Bitcoin, 9.3k. It looks like it's going up. And now guys, before we jump into the news, I like to say I'm not a financial advisor, nor this financial advice is just for entertainment value only. We could see here from David Schwartz once again. Once again, guys. Shall we take a closer look at this picture? Now, what do you guys see? We can see right here this drink, and then look behind it. Conspiracy theory. I like the conspiracy book. Oh, again, guys, random images. So what do you guys think about this image? Is there a hidden meaning, or maybe not? So it comes from Xrp Stewart.
Actually work very closely with about 40-50 central banks across the globe, including Bank of Thailand.
Actively engaged in with 50 governments around the world.
The Bank of England is a paid customer of Ripple. I called the CEO of MoneyGram 2 weeks ago. It's us to launch on-demand liquidity, formerly known as Xrp, in more markets more quickly because they're having such a good experience. Incredibly pleased by the engagement we've had, ranging from the IMF to central banks.
10 years out on the financial crisis, we still don't have the infrastructure perhaps to prevent the next one. And I think this is where digital assets can really help. With a really efficient digital asset, something like XRP, again, that's what we believe will be the most efficient.
What is Interledger's total addressable market size? It's all the money.
What do you think is the biggest challenge for banks to adopt XRP? We don't see a major challenge in adoption, to be honest. In terms of adoption, it's really about using the banks which were shown in the earlier slide to create the initial network. Once we scale, and the banks we're working with together would allow around a 90% coverage of the world's global networks. So we're having some great dialogue with banks around the world about using XRP.
We see IMF holding crypto assets in the future. I did not put that up there.
Remember, I'm from the legal department. I'm supposed to be very conservative about these things. Current legal framework, some country would have to use a crypto asset as its currency.
The Codius platform would allow you creating financial derivative products.
The largest global money center banks on the planet, and I was talking to them about our primary products, fiat to fiat, called Xcurrent. And this guy kind of interrupts me. He's like, yeah, that's nice, but I have a problem settling into Peru. Can I use XRP to help me settle into Peru?
Merge R3 and Ripple. Make sure that XRP is practically used.
The Middle East to South Asia corridor, we are already mainstream, right? So if you look at the top 4 banks in Saudi, they are our customers. You look at top 4 banks in Kuwait, they are our customers. Number of institutions like UAE, Extract Bank in the UAE are our customers, right? They're only all mainstream. We believe that we are at that tipping point, right?
So that was a very informational video. Now, shout out to everyone who provides these types of videos. It's right there, guys. All of the money. It comes from Coin Connector. We could see all of these other coins for other things. For example, Ethereum, the world supercomputer, Internet of Things, the Internet of Value, XRP, the Internet of Value. Next one comes from Jack the Rippler. Enjoy your weekend with the new CEO of Ripple.
Blockchain technology is rapidly moving into the mainstream, and our next guest runs one of the leading players. Let's bring in Ripple CEO Brad Garlington.
Brad Garlington. So that was just a fun tweet I looked at. From Xrp Crow. How does PolySign plan on solving current issues with digital assets? I really wish I could tell you because it's so freaking cool, but I'm under a non-disclosure agreement. David Schwartz.
Yes, go ahead. So how does PolySign plan on solving current issues with digital asset custody? For example, the cryptographic key unlocks access to all funds. Once the secret's stolen or lost, one's going to be recovered.
God, I really wish I could answer that. But I'm under a non-disclosure agreement with PolySign, and because they're in stealth mode right now, I don't know what I'm allowed to tell you. Okay. I can tell you that they're in the custody business, and of course I can tell you that they're doing it like an amazing way. That Arthur and I are behind this. We're the lead guys on the technology, and obviously we think we're doing it right. But Unfortunately, I don't know what. I really wish I could tell you because it's so freaking cool. I'm busting with wanting to tell people what we did, and they're like, oh no, we're still in stealth mode, it's still non-disclosure. So unfortunately, I cannot answer that question, but I feel really bad about it. Yes, go ahead.
It's freaking cool, guys. It is freaking cool. Next week comes from Gold Telegraph. Watch, it won't be long before the spread of negative interest rates reaches the U.S. Looks like it's coming soon.
In fact, if I had thought about it, I would say it's inevitable that one of those, there's some place in the marketplace which will try to hedge on something that's extended beyond what we see now. The answer is I have never seen. It sounds awfully bizarre, but so did a 30-year Treasury at under 3%.
And finally, Chairman Greenspan, coming back to equity markets, which you've mentioned a number of times, are you concerned? Are you forecasting in some way some sort of a correction in equity markets?
Well, remember that we're now in a period where if you're a chartist, you're probably getting a little nervous the way the markets behave. But these markets are now so sophisticated that it's other than the general view that there's a bias towards always being invested in common stock or other forms of equity. I won't get into the reasons, but it's a well-known phenomenon. And I think aside from that, as an economic or financial policy, I find it very difficult to get to pick something out of the market that it does not already know.
Who knows what's honestly going to happen? Once again from Xrp Store 2018.
Though, yes, cross-border payments, yes, we've talked about it for quite a while. There is a company called Ripple that I guess most of you know, that has, tried to disrupt SWIFT and cross-border payments, and they've been doing that since 2011. We've loads of proof of concepts and very little in production. But yes, we are hearing right now some first examples of actually that people will use Ripple for cross-border payments. Maybe not surprisingly, it's in Asia that it starts. Japan and SBI, which is a huge financial institution, has invested in Ripple itself and has said that they are going to start to use it. So yes, we are seeing it. But, it took a while. And a lot of frustration between them.
So there you go, guys. Ripple taking over SWIFT. Now, guys, we're into the fun part of XRP and the XRP community. Now, this is quite interesting. XRP Hodl tweet out, I thought what Bearable Guy 123 mean when he liked the tweet saying sun is opposite of moon. I think he meant flower moon. We can see right here, sun is opposite of moon. May 7th, flower moon will be the last supermoon of 2020. So, May 7th, I mean, is it possible, guys? The soup comes from XRP Brainstorm. 1st Jan 2019 plus 9 days, August 12th, 2020. We can see here from this tweet, lots of different dates and option, guys. But anyways, who really knows? The final tweet for today's video comes from Baba Cooks, your XRP community. Always remember XRP 2000, done deal, price is fixed, blink of an eye, psst, boom. How can this be? Again, how can this be? Do tell. But anyways, guys, hopefully you guys did enjoy today's video. If you guys did, please leave a like, subscribe if you guys haven't already. I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully you guys are having an amazing day. And yeah, guys, see ya.
There's a documentary coming out in the next few months that alludes to the greatest of all time. The greatest wealth creator of all fucking time since Moses. I wonder who they're talking about. I've created billions, tens of billions, hundreds of millions, billions, tens of billions, and hundreds of billions. And there's no other swinging dick on the planet that can say that. Since fucking Moses, before Moses. Perhaps that's why you're here. Perhaps not. If you leave here liking me, I didn't do my job. I'm going to say it again. If you leave here liking me, I failed. I'm going to insult you, whether you're black, brown, yellow, or pink. Whether you're a Jew, a Muslim, a Catholic, or a Protestant. Whether you're agnostic. I take no prisoners. And as our lovely daughter would say, Kelly Pena, she says, Daddy treats everybody the same, like shit. This is the beginning of the greatest economic cycle this country has had since World War II. And I knew the things that Donald would do, and he hasn't even fucking got started. But this is the eye of the motherfucking storm, the perfect storm. It ain't never gonna get any fucking better. Never. This is perfect for the QLA model. If I could have written the motherfucker a prescription or a formula, I couldn't have written it any better. Low interest rates, money's free, you stupid fucks. Massive chaos. And Donald's gonna rip the motherfucking economy apart. And he's gonna fuck it for practice in a good way. This is it. It ain't never gonna get any fucking better. This is like a multiple orgasm the rest of your life, you fucking slags that are in the audience. This is it.
Sometimes I don't want to hear what Dan has to tell me. But as I wrote in one of my blogs, the old man, he's always right. Because he's telling you what you don't want to hear about yourself, but what you know is true. And that is, you're not stepping yourself up. You're not stepping your game up. And you get caught up in fear. As Dan says, false expectations appearing real.